Hello there, it is yours truly, Mr. Sunshine, coming to you live right here, right now, in a beautiful Friday afternoon in sunny South Florida. And let me tell you something, Mr. Sunshine is on it again. That's right, Mr. Sunshine, Locksmith Eddy, Realtor Eddy in play. We got it all going on here in South Florida, and I tell you what, as we're easing on in to the afternoon hours, you can be my someone, you can be my seed. I know that I protect you from all of the unseen. I know what you're doing, imagine where you are. As a matter of fact, I'm going to tell you how it's going to go down. It's going to go down long, hard, and all night long. William Jeffs. Hey, Jeffs, let me tell you something, my friend. I just got another signed listing to sell a beautiful home in Deerfield Beach, just north, of Fort Lauderdale. 220 grand. We just signed it not 15 minutes ago. Well, let me tell you something, Daddy. If you think you're ready, Jeffs, you may find yourself sitting right over here, huh? Let me tell you something. Tonight, I'll be sitting, at Taboo, styling and profiling blondes, brunettes, redheads, Shade O'Connor. We're going to be turning tonight, I promise you. Round you stumble when I crawl. You can be my someone, you can be my seed. I know that I protect you from all of the unseen. Oh, you better believe it. Jeffs, life is good. Good life is better, okay? And Kathy Gray, while you're up there in Tennessee, I've got the contract signed. Deerfield Beach, 220. Another one all ready to go. That's right. Well, let me tell you something. The one up here on 45th, that's already going to close at the end of the month, providing all goes well. Well, let me tell you something. If you're going to talk, Mr. Sunshine, Realtor Eddy, Locksmith Eddy, there's no one left that's real. Leo! Hey, Leo! That house that we did in Deerfield Beach is, listed with yours truly. And tomorrow, Leo, in under 24 hours, less than 24 hours from today, it got 3 people coming to look at it tomorrow. So guess what, pal? You know what? If we're going to talk real estate and putting a house on the market and under contract in less than 24 hours, well, you don't have to look any further than what you're looking at right now. Well, let me tell you something. Look at this. Let me tell you something. Come tonight, Leo, while you're traveling around in your Leo Matthew Bliss. All right? While you're up there in the north of Florida, I'm sure you're cold. I'm sure you got that icy jacket on. You're probably walking around looking at all of that going on. Well, let me tell you something, my friend. Tonight, I'm going to be styling, profiling, and looking as only I can look. Taboo, up to the bend, blondes, brunettes, and redheads. We're going to have Shade O'Connor, I don't care. Black, white, Asians, Germans, we got it all going on. Well, let me tell you something, Daddy. Leo, you keep traveling around in your bliss up there, all right? While I'm going to be sitting down here filming it to you live. Can you take it all away? Can you take it all away? Will you stop it in my face? Speak again to me. Will you take it all away? Will you take it all away? Will you stop it in my face? Speak again to me. you and me, all the way back to Sterling Heights, Michigan, all the way to Plumbrook Elementary. My first kiss. That's right. My first kiss, Kelly, no, Shell, when I was a little sunshine. Well, let me tell you something, Kelly. 56 years later, all right, we may have gotten a little older, we got a little bit wiser, we get a little more gray. Well, let me tell you something, honey. If I come back to Pitt over there to Sterling Heights, Detroit, Michigan, I'm going to pick you up. Woo, and we're going to run it all night long. You're going to think you're back at the high school prom at the high school, Stevenson High School. Well, let me tell you something, Kelly, you and I know each other a long, long time, longer than most people. You and I, all the way from Detroit, Michigan, 56 years later, as I sit here before you, right here on I-95, I'm going to tell you something. You're still, looking as only you can look. You're looking like a Greek goddess. If I come up there, I'm going to have a shirt, jacket, and tie. I'm going to bring flowers. I'm going to bring a bottle of champagne, and we're going to go to the best restaurant in town. Okay? That's how it's going to go down when I get up there. What's that? I don't want to hear that. Nope, I don't want to hear that. Oh, Bill Hoffman, let me tell you something, Big Bill. You know, you may find yourself, Bill, let me pay attention, Bill. Pay attention. This is important to you right now. You may find yourself sitting right over here, riding shotgun with Mr. Sunshine. And let me tell you something, Bill. We're going to walk in tonight at Taboo on Worth Avenue. And when all those women go, hey, Sunshine, who did we bring tonight? I'm going to say, well, ladies, I got Big Bill Hoffman here. And you know what, Bill? At that moment, pal, at that moment, all of this, this, and this, that all comes to an end. You know why, Bill? You may be the cat's meow in your hometown. You may be what every woman wants to have and what every man wants to be. Well, Bill, you're coming here. You're coming to South Florida. I'm King Kong down here, okay? Shirts, jackets, and ties. Champagne. Dom Perignon. We got Hainsworth over there in Texas. Everything's bigger and better in Texas, Hainsworth. Well, let me tell you something, Daddy. You're going to fight. Bring your wife. Bring your wife, Hainsworth. You come on down for the weekend because me and Big Bill Hoffman, we're going to walk into that Taboo tonight and we're going to tear it down. And then we're going to go over there to the Bend Penthouse Pool Party on the roof. We're going to tear that down. And then we're going to walk over to Chesterfield Leper Lounge. Live music, beautiful atmosphere, shirts, jackets, and ties, champagne flowing, and Hainsworth with your suits and them alligators on your feet. With that beautiful woman, you're going to look like Fred Astaire and Ginger Rogers. Well, let me tell you something, my friend. I'm going to make this real clear to you. Real clear. Bill, you come down here, my friend. I will pick you up in that big Rolls Royce. I'll pick you up. Shirt, jacket, tie. That's all you're required to have, pal. And let me tell you something. When those women get Lindiana Morgana. Well, let me tell you something. You know, Bill, you get a girl like Lindiana Morgana coming into the Leopard Lounge, styling and providing with that big head of blonde hair and that big body and that whole thing. Well, let me tell you something. You're going to be, don't you start going, I don't want to hear that. There ain't no I when you see that, okay? Because let me tell you something, my friend. We deal with the most beautiful women. They're going to dance all night long. And I promise you, pal, you better be ready. I don't care if you got to take your vitamins, your Viagra, your Cialis, whatever it's going to be. Because come 5 o'clock in the morning, and I don't want to hear you sitting over there going, oh, sunshine, no more sunshine. I can't take it anymore. Well, Lindy Ann is going to say, get back on that dance floor. I'm not satisfied yet. And I tell you what, Lindy Ann, you know it and I know it. You know hanging around Mr. Sunshine, yours truly, you better have a jacket on. You better be styling and profiling, because she'll spit at you as she's walking out the door with me. Okay, so get ready. Don't play games. Don't think you're the big king cock walking in there to that tub. I can promise you that. All right. Now, let's talk about what's going on here. Bill, Cynthia Tassanis. Oh, my God. You know what, Bill? You, my friend, are in some fantastic company right now. You've got Cynthia Tassanis above you. You got Lindiana Morgana below you. You know, Bill, you haven't been in a better position in your life. I don't care what you say. I'm going to tell you what. Cynthia Tassanis, the body of a Greek goddess. All right? Here we go. We go there. Lindy.
I don't know why. Can't get enough of your love, baby. Lord, some things I can't get used to.
Pay attention, Bill.
No matter how I try. It's like the more you give, the more I want. And baby, that's no lie.
Let me tell you something, Bill. You get Cynthia Tassanis. Whether she's sitting there at Taboo, whether she's at one of the best events in Palm Beach, if you got Lindiana Morgana sitting over there, you don't have to worry, Bill, because I'm going to be sitting right there. Right here. Right here. Woo! And you're going to say, Sunshine, how do you do it? How do you got all the most beautiful women? Kathy Gray? Tennessee? Oh, I promise you, Bill, by the end of the night, you're going to be like this. You're going to look like a Richard Simmons lookalike by the time I'm done with you, pal. All right, bring the muscles. Bring all of this. Bring all of it. I want everything. All right? Because by the end of the night, you're going to know you had a shot with Mr. Sunshine. Whether we're talking about Palm Beach, Philadelphia, Pittsburgh, Miami, South Beach, the Fontainebleau Club Live, sitting over there at the Westin Oceanside at South Beach. It's all the same, my friend. So you better be ready. You better have it up here. You better have it here. You better be able, because you know what, Bill? I'm going to stretch you. I'm going to stretch you. I'm going to take you to Taboo. We're going to line up all the champagne cocktails, and I'm going to stretch you there. And then I'm going to take you up to the Bend with all the beautiful women up in that penthouse pool party. And as you're sitting there gawking, oh, look at that sunshine. Look at that sunshine. I'm going to stretch you up there. And then when we walk over to the Leopard Lounge, and there's Lindiana Morgana sitting over there. There could be Cynthia Tassanis sitting over there. She would be having about half a dozen men sitting there waiting to take her on the dance floor to dance with her. Well, you know what, Bill? You better be ready. Don't say I didn't warn you. Don't say that I'm not telling you how it's going to go down, because it's going to go down long, hard, and all night long. Oh, you're stoked. You damn well better be stoked, pal, because all of this, Big Bill, is going to come to an end. All right? You're going to have to perform to my satisfaction. You don't have to prove it to all the women. You got to prove it to me. You've got to prove it to me that you're going to run it all night long. And those women are going to stand in line saying, Sunshine, I want a shot at Bill Huffman. Well, let me tell you something, Huffman. Let me tell you something, Big Bill. Don't you disappoint me, because those women are going to tear you apart, pal. You may be the big man on campus in your hometown. You may be out there washing your car while they're looking out the window blinds. Well, let me tell you something, Bill. Here you go, Bill. I'm going to pick you up. I'm going to pick you up in that Rolls Royce. I'm going to pick you up in that big Rolls Royce. And let me tell you something, Daddy. When we run down the road right there, you're going to understand exactly what I'm talking about. Okay? All of this is out the window. So pay attention. I'm glad you enjoyed the show. Mr. Sunshine coming to you live right here, right now. I got to go in here, email this over to my office. We got another contract. Beautiful property, Deerfield Beach, 2-bedroom, 2-bathroom, beautiful yard, 220 grand. Move you in just like that. Pick up that phone, 561-693-8636. Coming to you live right here in sunny South Florida. Woo!